Good? Alright. So focusing, kinda. Alright, so last evening we made ourselves some pumpkins, but it was bugging me because you couldn't see it very well. So I'm going to tell you another drawing term that we use all the time, especially if you do things that Mommy reads, like those Asian cartoons we call anime and manga. And I'm probably not saying it correctly, so don't sick people on me. So we call this, when you need to come back in and make a line so that they can see it, we call it outlining. All right, so now all of a sudden your pumpkin is not so light. You can actually see it because I'm making all of the lines darker, so that we can see. Again, I'm running into that need a tripod thingy. Get tough to do with one hand, but I've always enjoyed the challenge. Okay. So we're probably gonna do some outlining here, and then maybe come back in another video and finish up some of this coloring, because and make ourselves some really cool looking pumpkins this year. We need to make a video where we're actually carving pumpkins, but that'll come. Here's my stem. And so when you're at home and you're drawing your pictures and you're using your colors, you can always come back with like a black or a dark blue or a brown, and you can make the lines become more visible. See? It's called outlining. Here's the second pumpkin. Now remember last time we were talking, the main point of this one was to tell you that overlapping, which is when one object goes in front of another object. So this pumpkin, I drew it with this line, but then I drew another pumpkin that was behind that pumpkin. That's called overlap. And before we go, I'll do this later, but I wanted to do some drop shadows. So typically, if you don't know it, and these won't be real looking shadows, but when the light hits, it creates, sorry you can't see, a shadow. So if the light was back here and it hit the pumpkin back here, then this area wouldn't have light and it'd be darker. And this area would be where the light doesn't hit, and we call that the shadow. When you go outside and you look down on a bright sunny day, do you see your shadow? Okay. Using the shadow helps you put the drawing, you put it on the page, because now it looks like it's sitting down on the page. You see? And I'm just making the dark spot here. Gotta hurry up. Okay. And that would be pretty much our next installment, where we're putting in the outlining and the shadows on our Halloween pumpkin.